Okay, let me give you another example of the way PBT, pause button therapy, works. This one's real, honestly. This young kid goes off the straight and narrow for whatever reason. He gets in with the wrong crowd and he experiments with drugs, which leads him to being picked up by the police in a stolen car. Cutting this story short, he gets 4 months in a young offenders institution. Now, even though he pretended to be hard, in reality he was a softie. It really scared him being locked up. Sometimes he would go all night without sleeping, sitting in his cell, and he really missed his family. When he was released, he vowed that he'd never go back inside again, and he meant it. A couple of weeks later, he was out with his friends. He'd taken them out for a drink to celebrate his release. This group of friends all had full-time jobs, they'd never been in trouble with the police or anything like that. Anyway, they ended up in a club, and one of his friends got picked on. He was accused of being gay and everything that went with it. A fight broke out. No one did anything to stop it, and as his friend was getting beaten up, he decided to get involved. Without thinking, he waded in to help his friend. As well as getting a black eye and a fractured rib, he ended up back at the police station. As he'd only just been released from a young offenders institution, and he was on probation of course, they had him back in there in a flash. When he was shown how to use pause button therapy 6 months later, all he kept saying to me was, if only he'd stopped and thought about his actions. Maybe he shouldn't have gone out drinking. Maybe he should have gone home when they decided to go onto a club. Maybe he should not have got so involved when his friend was getting beaten up. Maybe he should have just gone and found a bouncer. As he says, if only he'd stopped for 2 minutes, press pause, his life now would be so different. We all know that now, because of his 2 custodial sentences, his chance of finding a job are pretty bleak. His past is controlling his future, and it'll probably continue to do so. PBT is for anyone and everyone who's ever made a wrong decision in their lives and would like to make less of them in the future. In our book, Pause Button Therapy, you'll find pages of case studies, as well as instructions on how you can start to use the technique yourself the very same day.